Hi, my name is Laura and welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you my 2014 and my 2015 reading journals. So I will show you what I did in the past, and I am starting to write up my 2015 journal. So I'll show you both. So this is the journal I used in 2014. This is made by 31 Products. I got this from my sister, and I'll show you the inside. This is how I started the journal in 2014. I put the date, the month, the year, and then I put the date I read the book. I put the picture of the book. I put the name of the author, how many stars I gave it, which is normally below the picture. Then I wrote my comments and how long it took me to read the book. And then my comments of how I liked the book. And the yellow there is if it's a series. So that means that I still have to read Insurgent and Allegiant. And I've done that for every single page. So and then because I didn't keep a journal in 2013, in 2012, I just went for my Goodreads and I filled in my books here and my comments from my Goodreads thing, and I put the little pictures. So that's what I did in 2014. And I continued every month. It was like this way. I knew what I was going. If you could see, I read 100 books in 2014, so there is a lot of books in here, and I was doing it monthly, updating this, so I still have to add my December in here. And in the middle, in the end of the book, sorry, my daughter's screaming. And the end of the book, I was writing series and I was checking them off like as I read them. So this is a series that I like to read, Tess Garrison, and I have the check boxes. And these are books. And now here's the Pretty Little Liars series. So as I was purchasing them, I was putting a B for book. And if you look at Outlanders here, I have K for Kindle, and I write down which ones I own. So this is how I've been keeping track. So, and this is all the series. Then I have a page with authors I would like to try. And these are all my series. And this is new releases page. So I was just keeping track, but I'm going to start a new book and see if it's going to be more organized. But these are all books I like to try, and this is when I watch YouTube and I add. And now, see there's stars here next to certain things. A star means that I was watching YouTube and more than one person named that book. So I put a star next to it. So, and that's what my notes are for the year. And I think that's it. There is a few pages left. I could probably add some more for 2005, but I think I'm going to start a new book. And in the very back is the list of libraries that I go to and book sales and more authors that I like to read and stuff like that. So that's how I was been using my journal. So, and yay, I finished Harry Potter. I did it on audio, but I finished it finally. So that's finally made my book. So, okay, if you're a member of Goodreads, you can enter all your books that you have read for the year. So, and at the end of the year, they allow you, if you put them in a special folder called 2014 Reads, you can print them up as a full sheet of paper. So here's all, I read 100 books and I printed all these up and comes out to a lot of books. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all these up and add them to the back of my 2014 journal, and make a page of like favorite books, series that I started and need to finish. So I'm going to do that at the back of my 2014 journal. This took me forever, but I cut up all the pictures from Goodreads that I read this year. I read I read 100 books, and I cut them all up and I put them in categories in my 2014 book. So this is my new adult books that I read in 2014. Then I have all my graphic novels. And the number below means the number in the series. And if it was a standalone book, I put an SA underneath it, so you can see. And then more graphic novels. These are my middle grade that I read with the kids. And also, if I saw the movie, I put a check mark and wrote movie underneath it. And this is all my series I started to read, that I started. And I put one, and then I also wrote if I was buying the next book or not. These are all the series, and I actually completed a series. So, and then I started another book. I started 1 and 2. And over here are all these are series that I started, and I wrote next to it, 1 means the first book, and YA means YA, young adult, and I put A if it's an adult book. And these are all series here. And the next page is adult. Standalones is SA means standalones. So these are all the adult books that I read. I'll turn the page here. Okay, then I skipped some pages because I wasn't sure. These are my standalone YA books. And 2 pages. And these are books that I read that are movies or going to be movies. And then I also wrote, I put a check mark underneath it to say that I saw the movie. I read the book, now it's time to watch the movies. So, and these are my non-fiction books that I read for the year. And I think that's it. But that took forever to cut out all those little things. This is my new journal for 2015. It is made by Markings by C.R. Gibson, and it's ruled, and it's a new journal, and it has 240 pages, and this is what I'm going to be using for 2015. Okay, I just started my journal, and I just want to show you what I did in the front. So, and when you open up the first page, on the very cover, I put a chart, and this is how I rate my books. So 1 star, didn't like, 2 stars, okay, 3 stars, liked it, 4 stars, really liked it, 5 stars, it was amazing, and D and F, didn't finish. So I put that little chart because every time I go on Goodreads, I'm like, what the heck did I can't figure out what I'm going to rate it. So this is my rating system. And then the next page is my library, and I wanted to film this before I put my library code in there. So I will put my library code here, and I will put my Pulse-it password here. So, and then the very next page, let me pause this. This page I made for my TBR challenge. I'm a checklist person, so here I am. I'm going to put, as I pull out each month, I'm going to put up here, this will be the checklist of the alphabet, and I will check off which ones. And then down here is I'll write the letter in of what we chose. Like January, if I chose W, I would put W here, and I would read an author by W. And depends on how many. My goal is to read at least 2 letters, because I need to read 60 books, so there's 24 letters in the alphabet. I figured I could pick maybe 2 letters a month, so we'll see how that works. So this is the little chart, and that's as far as I got so far. Okay, then the very next page is I put a cover, and it is, I like to scrapbook and journal and all that, so I made this page. It says 2015 books read, goal 5 a month, so that's 60 books. And I put this little graphic thing that I found on the internet. So many books, so little time, and that's my motto right there. This is another page that I added to my new journal for 2015. It's a goals of month. I want to read 5 books a month, so I figured I could keep track. I do use Goodreads, and Goodreads keeps track, but I would like to have it in my journal as well. So I have the whole month, the whole year here, and each month I could put how many books I completed, so I will be able to keep track more easily. So what did I forget to add in my 2014 journal? I forgot to add quotes. So in the very back of this journal for 2015, I made a page, just quotes, and I figured while I read books, I could jot down some quotes from the book, so it's very easy for me to do a blog post later on in the year. So this is my page, and I'll work backwards. So I just added that to my journal. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!